Liverpool team versus Norwich City predicted as Virgil van Dijk and Harvey Elliott decisions made. Liverpool take on Norwich City as the Premier League season begins on Saturday. Here, three of our writers select the starting size we would like Jurgen Klopp to choose. Liverpool have plenty of options available for the opening day of the season. With Jurgen Klopp having some big decisions to make ahead of the kick-off. Will Virgil van Dijk and Joe Gomez be back in from the start? How will the midfield look with Naby Keita and Thiago Alcantara among those pushing to start? And who plays through the middle, Diogo Jota or Roberto Firmino? Those are just the three of the questions that need to be answered ahead of the season opener. Here, our writers give the take on who they think should be in the Reds' starting 11 at Carrow Road. Matt Addison, Virgil van Dijk makes his return. The goalkeeper and the full-backs take care of themselves, with the first real dilemma at centre-back. I'm going for Joel Matip and Virgil van Dijk, making the most of the Cameroonian while he is fit, and sticking Van Dijk in from the start. Van Dijk, for me, if he is 100% ready, should play, because I have one eye on Chelsea. If he is to play against Chelsea, then he has to start here. In midfield, James Milner needs to play to help out Kostas Tsimikas in his first Premier League start. Naby Keita is unfortunate to miss out, but that is as a result of that. He needs to play on the left-hand side and Milner is favoured. Fabinho is a given, and Harvey Elliott deserves his chance, though it could just as easily be Thiago Alcantara. Diogo Jota and Roberto Firmino is a toss of a coin for me. But the Portuguese has been back longer, so he gets the nod. My starting 11, Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Fabinho, Elliott, Milner, Salah, Jota, Mane. Ben Boxack, Klopp will make bold Elliott and Keita call. The main things to ponder for Jurgen Klopp are at centre-back and central midfield, with the front three likely to stay the same despite a dazzling performance from Roberto Firmino in Liverpool's final pre-season game. Alisson is a certain starter in goal, while Kostas Tsimikas is the most viable solution in the absence Andy Robertson. Trent Alexander-Arnold is a nailed-on starter. Given Matip and Van Dijk's experience, they should get the nod over Joe Gomez and Ibrahima Konate, even if the other two looked slightly sharper in pre-season. Midfield provides a difficult headache for Klopp. Fabinho has to play in the holding role. But who gets the nod in the other two vacant positions is up in the air. Harvey Elliott has caught the eye in pre-season and Klopp seems to trust the 18-year-old enough to hand him a surprise start. Particularly with both Jordan Henderson and Thiago Alcantara unlikely to be fit enough to make the starting 11. Naby Keita has looked sharp in pre-season and he deserves to start alongside Elliott, with the pair showing signs of a burgeoning partnership. Up front, Diogo Jota's previous performances against Norwich during the 2019-20 season gives him the edge over Firmino. As well as the fact that he has been back longer. My starting 11: Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Fabinho, Elliott, Keita, Salah, Jota, Mane. Emmett Gates, Harvey Elliott deserves his chance. Obviously, Alisson in goal is a given, but the real issue is who starts alongside Virgil van Dijk at centre-back. One would tend to think that, given the amount Liverpool spent on Ibrahima Konate, he would get the nod. But perhaps Klopp wants to bed him in slowly into English football, whereas Joel Matip knows the terrain. Costas Tsimikas will naturally get the nod given the absence of Andy Robertson. Midfield poses a bit of a pickle, as Thiago Alcantara would like to play considering his lack of real playing time at Euro 2020. Fabinho is certain to start. James Milner could get the nod in order to diligently carry out the defensive work. Harvey Elliott has really impressed in pre-season and deserves a chance to start at the expense of Naby Keita. Roberto Firmino should sit the first couple of games out in order to recuperate after his exploits at the Copa America this summer. So Diogo Jota will likely start with Mohamed Salah and Sadio Mane. My starting 11: Alisson, Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Fabinho, Elliott, Milner, Salah, Jota, Mane.